Good evening. I'd like to call to order our Town of McCandless Activities Advisory Committee meeting. The first items we'll go over Community Day. So Community Day, I had many people attend. The fireworks were phenomenal. We had great weather. Tomorrow, we're actually going to do a recap meeting and discuss what went well, what didn't well, what we should do possibly next year. And we'll make some decisions on that, and I'll have more information at our next activities committee meeting.
We got a lot of positive feedback from town council and from the residents that have been at meetings since. So thank you everyone for your help.
Okay, so we'll I've gotten some things positive feedback, some things not so positive, but again, we'll have a meeting tomorrow and sort of evaluate everything and then talk more at our next activities committee meeting once the whole committee gets together and talks about things. Okay, Carolyn, any council items? Or Trish? Trish, any council items we need to know about?
Hi guys, I guess right now with council, I'm sorry, I'm not prepared for this. I wasn't expecting to speak.
Sorry.
But I do want to let you know that the Heritage Center is doing quite a few activities, including this coming weekend, the golf outing, and also the opening of the North Park exhibit of Friends of North Park, which will highlight photographers from the park. So I would encourage, if you know anyone, that should be a really nice exhibit to come in and see. It's kind of venturing into kind of a new realm of what the Heritage Center can do. And one of the reasons I'm here is because I'd love to get back with them and continue to work on collaborations between the Heritage Center and the Activities Advisory Committee.
The other items would be the EAC. The EAC is having 2 roadside cleanups in October. I believe it's the 15th and the 22nd.
Text me to her phone. Okay, I know I'm helping with the golf outing, and it's sure to be a great time. So I hope everybody comes. The Heritage Center, is it now called the Heritage and Cultural Center, I believe?
That is correct. Thanks for that, Libby. Yeah, that was approved last week at the council meeting, and you know the reason for that is to expand the engagement opportunities and possibly fundraising opportunities with that. And again, I really am hoping to see just more collaboration between these 2 groups. I think there's so much potential. And
yes, so we're working on that. So I know I've been attending both meetings, and I'm looking forward to the golf outing. The last golf outing they had was a huge success, and I agree that with the change of the name, it provides some more opportunities. Thank you so much for the pinch hit. Fitness court. Anything new, Deb?
Not too much. I've been in touch with Amanda Poza from UPMC, so she's trying to, find some support for activities there. But this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month and Domestic Violence Month, so if we can get something going, with that theme, and then I have some ideas that maybe we could do something if we had some way to count when people came, like a little ticket on the honor system, and they could take their picture while they're there, and 10 visits and you get a little fitness kit or something, so we'll see. Still working on it. Any ideas are welcome.
Okay, Terry, anything new with the McCandless welcome packet?
No, it's pretty much it continues. So
Okay.
Everything's pretty much in place. So
Meeting spaces, Deb.
Yeah, I have pretty much completed looking at all of the area available recreation facilities, talked to many people at the churches, and so I'm going to be in touch with John and see how, Bajorski, our communications director, and see how we want to handle this on the website.
Okay.
And
We're
I think
doing-
it'll just pretty much be the spreadsheet type thing that we have here, because some facilities don't want to be listed, some, have to run it by their board, some are for members only. So, we're still, but I have contacted just about, or checked their websites to see that they're still active.
We're in the middle of a website redo. They're
Right.
getting ready to award that contract in the next couple weeks. So that'll definitely be something we'll want to put under the committee's page.
Good. Okay, volunteer development, Dawn.
Yes, so we actually got a couple of new volunteers. And
Wonderful.
Yes, and actually one came from you, Libby. And a couple on Google, so that's just awesome. So I think we
Good.
got like 3 or 4.
John, did you get my Carolyn that does the yoga? She sent.
I
her-
did.
Okay, good.
I did.
And Rita too should be sending those.
What's your last name?
Martin.
Okay, so glad that that's going well. Nicole, we saw you earlier. Any new news with Winterfest?
So we have, the town had already confirmed fireworks and the train. Eaton Park will be there for sure. Latta, Domi. I feel like I never say that correctly. From North Park, the Nature Reserve will be back again. The Cub Scouts will be back this year. The Cub Scouts are also going to decorate a tree, and then the North Hills Community Outreach is also going to decorate a tree. They're going to be involved this year. So those are the confirmed definites.
Good, good.
Yeah.
And we're just getting into, a lot of people aren't thinking of quote unquote Winterfest at this point. So I think that those commitments you have so far are great. And I'm going to wave hi to
Yeah.
probably our cutest person. Hi.
I also have, I reached out to see if to get a mascot, something else for the kids that might be a different draw. Iceberg has a game, there's a game that night, but Steely McBeam might be able to come. And I was wondering if we have, I know there are contacts that we work with specifically for Northland and the Heritage Center. If somebody could pass along their information to me so I could reach out directly to them.
Yes, we had a staff meeting this morning, and one of the things that came out of that is we would like to schedule a meeting for Winterfest with you and some town staff members like Public Works and Police so that you have those resources planned. We're looking at one of the dates at the end of October, so sometime after the 15th. If you can get back to Sandy or I or Sydney with some good times for you, we'll try to make that work with that.
Okay.
And then we can coordinate with Amy as well as Abby at the museum to get a combined effort with them as well.
Okay. What I'm wondering though, because you need to know the trees before the end of October, right?
Right. And we're getting ready to put out a town crier. I don't know if it's going to be out by the end of October, but maybe we can put something on social media to kind of ask community organizations if they want to do a tree to contact us. And then we could get a better number.
That sounds good. I reached out to Passivant. They're not able to do it. And then I was going to also contact CCAC and La Roche. I know that they have Christmas activities on campus that they no longer do because of the regulations and everything. So
Sure.
Okay.
So we're really looking forward to it. It sounds like you're on top of this. So thank you so much, because I think that's going to be a really, really fun event. And I know, maybe we want Spider-Man to visit or something. I saw Spider-Man in the background there, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Maybe we could get the real Spider-Man or something like that along with Santa and some other things.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. We went over fitness court, Winterfest. Pickleball court. Anything new with the pickleball court?
I wanted to, we're still waiting for the pickleball courts to be painted. They have just started painting the basketball courts and the tennis courts. but we are intending to do some kind of ribbon cutting for that area. And I didn't know if the activities committee wanted to be involved. I wanted to propose that potentially we could do a ribbon cutting event, whether you want some kind of groups or the like. I wanted it, we're thinking a couple weeks, probably but it'll probably be early November. So the question becomes the weather. If we wouldn't, it's probably too late for a tournament, but I was hoping if Carolyn's on yet.
Yeah,
she
guys,
would-
I'm here.
Hi.
I'm
did
on.
You,
Yay.
did you end up talking to anyone about pickleball tournaments?
You know what Jack did, and I'll have to have him do the updates because I was not able to do the meetings during that time. So,
Okay.
but I
So
can get
then-
the updates for the next meeting for you guys.
Okay,
Right.
great. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. Yoga in the park.
Yes, we're continuing yoga indoors and we've been using this very room for yoga the last 2 Saturdays. And so we're transitioning. In October, we'll be here and then we are going to try to do one session at the Heritage Center for November.
Did you have it on Saturday in here or was that
Yes.
something else? Oh, how did it go?
It went fine.
Okay,
We moved the chairs back.
absolutely.
And I'm trying to just use this entrance, not the front entrance, so we don't have as many people, circulating and I don't have to worry about those doors. So the police officer has been letting me in, through when I call dispatch.
Okay,
And we just come up and I've been making signs, but possibly if we could find, maybe I can get them made and, have a budget for that.
Yeah.
And just turn in the receipt, just so people know, where we are.
So do you have them sign in? How do we know these are all McCandless people? About how many
I
people
have
do
them
you
do
have
a
coming?
waiver, and a sign-in sheet.
Good.
And we've had, since we've transitioned, the number is smaller, so that's what we're looking at. We'll see how October goes. And I do, going along with the theme of working with the Heritage and Cultural Center, I'd like to do one at least there in November, and then the holidays come in. So we'll probably kind of just ease off in November, December. We're just taking it month by month at this point.
Good. Well,
So it's very people,
good
when I said we
activity.
were going to end at the end of September, the people that were there said, oh, please continue. But some people said they only came because it was outside and it was unique.
mhm.
So, but we've been getting like new people came last week. So, 5, 6 people.
Okay,
It's been going really well.
good. Is there any public comment from anyone? Don't think so. I don't. Amy, is there anything you had to say? Amy Steele?
The only thing I would,
oh, we lost you.
I'm sorry, there we go. Trish had mentioned some of the Heritage and Cultural Center programs. There is also the Notorious North Hills, which is a fundraising event that was held previously and is being reprised. And that, I'm trying to remember the date. It's at the end, I think it's the October 27th, maybe. But you can purchase tickets down at Town Hall.
Okay, thank you. Anything from anyone else on the committee? Okay, meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much.